Get a boost up in towards window, try and see if they can force back. For Big, now they're making a little bit of an inroad in towards his short take, but if they commit into B, they'll be running into the stack.
Taps to Lucky, looking for Tizian, gets the kill to open things up at last for Entropiq. Out towards that ramp control, they've gained map position as a result. Searson can trade back on Ellie and out towards the murder hole, Tabs and follow suit on Crad, and Big will have the A-site contention. Even though Entropiq were able to push forward, they're at 4v3 disadvantage.
Retake on, and look at this position coming in for Kino. Could be on for a couple of kills. The Glock gets in at least for the one. The trade comes back in for Nickelback, but Lucky's just got to stay alive, and at least he gets a pick.
Taps continue to come through for him. Double up against Antares. Triple in for Lucky overall with Tabson as a low HP player to deal with, and the high HP man. And Nickelback gets headshot immediately. Seeing his man, Tabson swings back. 6 points of health to his name, and running out of time to get this defused here. He's been seen, he's been tapped, and Tabson will hold his own triple to secure the pistol round for Big. Going to look to that if they can win this matchup for Big, and again, focusing on the OG side might be a little bit of a opportunity to continue their rivalry. Lucky have looking to put a bit of a thorn in that notion, getting the first kill on Keto out towards that short control. Looking in from Connector, does find that opening frag, but 2 casualties to be sustained here. Big are trying to play in towards the B side. Lost a lot against Entropiq, who are here en masse. Look at the number of CT players that are here to defend this site. Tizian does get caught off, Bomb does get dropped here, 5 versus 2. Trying to make it 1, Tabs now stands alone.
Classic CIS force by just rip it apart. Tabs are getting away with a couple more kills, keep that round a little bit more expensive.
And shots back and forth from the scout players via the connected control. Neither one can connect anything. Time is running short. Centaurus leans up to the jungle position, looking into the sniper's nest. Walkouts. Scout seeing Keto gets that 1 kill. Tabson going to try focus against the likes of Crad, and he gets that kill involved. And Tizian and Tabson just clean house towards the CT and on the site itself.
Yeah, I was just going to make that same point. In that Fiend game, we saw some proper scrappiness, and it seems like it's going to be the same way.
And here comes the T-side face. Molotov's inbound. Smoke's not coming out just yet. They will go down the connected jungle instead. Lucky peeks in, completely unblinded by any utility. Crad follows suit with 2 kills of his own. And once again, Entropiq are going to force the issue. Forcing the issue out to them. Control Alien's going to get that opening kill on Keto. Antares. But then they'd right past Tabson, knowing that there is 1 player center of the site. Will he back up to CT? No. Continue putting more utility out. That flashbang in particular, catching the man completely blind. Out in the open, though. Tizian finds the face against Karad. It's all on Nickelback here. Tagged so heavily. Will he be detected? His teammates backing up here towards jungle control. He's going to get smoked off, however. Counter-nade in. Will land close, but not close enough. Tabson now knows it. Tizian with a face. Drops that bomb. Lucky gets dealt with. And Tabson tries to wrap around the corner, get the headshot into the last man. Nickelback is also detected and dealt with by Searson. So Big can hold themselves at the advantage once again. Forcing the issue, the Deagles inbound, trying to tap forward on these Deagles. Get the opening frags, not going to happen at this moment. Crowd and Lucky, though, get those frags involved as they fast hit is counteracted. Entropiq are here on mass once again. Centaurus falls to Forrester, and this is just going to keep repeating. How long does the war of attrition continue between Entropiq and Big? Just go straight in for it, not take any time, just quick plays up. Seems to be the likely call.
Yeah, it might be the right call. 1 player out towards Van. Forrester gathering all of the information, finding that first kill. Actually gets away with 2.
Antares there with the trade back. The Galil is known towards the apartments. They've left the B side pretty open. There's smoked off position. Alien's going to spray through, get nothing. The bomb plant does go down. And backstabs are inbound for Entropiq to set up the retake. 4 versus 3. Searson tapped up through the smoke. Alien can't catch him. He'll peek forward with the Deagle. Nickelback finds Tizian, and Searson there with 1 response. Now Antares got to get his own back. Got to get a double up here. He's below the window area, looking onto the site. He may have evaded Lucky's position. AK leaning closer. CT player has been seen there. As Antares gets his kill. Nickelback trades back on his backup. Antares with the triple on for the quadra against Crad to clutch it again, to force it again for Big, and he's got it! What is this game? What is this game? So, seeing this come through from them is very encouraging. 2 early kills into round 10 to establish their 7th in a 5-on-3 scenario. No trades found by Entropiq's entries.
They could just continue the pace, fast up towards the short position. Nickelback's got to get so many kills. He just gets flashed, completely white. Lucky even gets spammed in. What a round to come through from Big. It's quick, it's fast, it's in your face, and it is entry after entry.
Molotovs and Flashes trying to come in against them. Elian's just going to be backed up towards the Sniper's Nest, looking down from mid for first contact. Centaurus will take first contact against Lackey, and Lackey gets the kill involved. Immediately finding fire. Elian drops Tizian and drops the bomb. Keto can trade back one good frag. Can he get a second to turn 3 versus 3?
Oh, they're just bringing so many numbers up towards the A site now. Another nade onto Keto's position, getting it lower and lower. Sirison trying to push through the smoke. Crad just disallows that being a possibility. Tabs have the last one left. Crad! What a hold from him from under back. 3 kills overall.
M4 burst, Tabs and sprays. Both players take damage. Slight HP advantage for Big here.
Oh, Flash into was a short position, but Forrester doesn't quite see the short player until it's too late. At least he gets out of there, and they pull Sirison forward. Easy pick to come in for Nickelback now.
And Elian follows suit on Tabson, so now it's a 5 versus 3. Look to bench. Look for Forrester. Case of crosshair placement. They look to sight, and Tizian gets that one good trade. Nickelback is close. Knowing that bomb's been dropped, the CTs are on rotate. Keto trying to get here from the short control. Tizian in the midst of the smoke does grab that bomb. Footsteps being heard, trying to see if he can drop back out towards the underbalk area, and Nickelback and Lackey just get those kills in efficiently here. USP's up, Searson wrapping the corner, sees where Lackey is, gets that shot in immediately. Nickelback there with a trade back, responded to by Tabson. Forrester gets his kin involved. 4-on-3 scenario, T-side players making their way up into the A-side, where only Keto can hold from. Centaurus going to try and hold off that connector presence. If he can drop the bomb carrier, that could be everything, but 2 players facing him, he's got to escape dodge.
Get a boost up towards short, but look at how passive Big are taking it. And it comes down to both B-Anchors still trying to get on rotation, and for Entropiq, get that bomb down. They've still got the jungle control for Nickelback.
Defense around that left-hand side, trying to look on for CT players. Tizian is the man that's out there. Slow walk, slow face, looks back to Dark, sees Nickelback close instead. He gets the kill off on Tizian. Keto getting tagged up on site, desperate to get some sort of frag together. 1 man left, all on Centaurus. Gets 1 exit. Can't land that second. He's getting closer to it. Nickelback on 20. Elian and Co just facing at the moment, trying to get that kill. Equalizing against that Big side. Utility inbound nades up. Deagle tap twice, gets the kill in. Crad there with a trade back. Nickelback gets caught by Tizian as Elian chimes through on Searson with his Galil with 3 versus 3 established through the smoke. Tizian spots another, takes down Crad. Forrester finally overwhelms Tabs, but Tizian still on site. Gets another headshot. No, Elian turns around his 2K, and Keto. All that remains here. Big posting up some decent damage. Can they turn it into a clutch? Backs turn. Headshot lands. Elian is known on the site. The default plant position. Deagle taps through, and Keto wins another one. There's Antares trying to lean into them. Utility been seen. Crad getting caught. Nicely done from the FAMAS. It's tagged up to 32 points of health. Flash is going over. Centaurus eventually does get overwhelmed through the smoke, so the HP numbers do get to him. Entropiq.
No one's on B.
Yeah, leaning in towards that short control. Only Tizian here at the market area is going to start leaning forward. I don't know if they have the information. They do now. Lackey gets the kill back to the man advantage for Entropiq.
They just started rotating away, and so passive on B means that Tabson's got to do everything. Swing out wide. Can't even find anything. This has got to be a safe. They can't go for this.
A scout on Alien tapping through on Keto to keep him further away. Searson's already rotating back.
We saw the early contact coming through from Xantares. He drops down out from ladder, gets that first pick out from window, ends up just getting spammed through the smoke for Nickelback. At least they've been able to do a little bit of extra damage. But then Tizian almost, he doesn't fall away from B, but he falls away out of the site into market. Saracen, not really the best positions for a scout, especially if you're starting to get overwhelmed, because for Entropiq, they've got a lot of players out for mid, 1 lurk in the apartments, even getting in towards ladder, no scope coming in, Tabson with a pick back.
And a double. Deagle striking on, but Tabson and Xantares are overwhelmed, and Tizian has got to get a trade back to a 2 versus 2. Grabs a Mac 10. Just going to dry face it though. Lackey. Looking on, seen there, spray through, easy, 2K, not quite found. Bomb does get dropped, can get picked up and planted. He opts to go for the kill instead, and Big. 3 rounds of difference here. Big taking early damage. Tizian gonna win that first fight against Crad though. Get an AK in hand. Forrester looking into the smoke, hoping that Keto gets caught as well. Orp in on Searson, hearing footsteps scoped up will give the indication that he is out there. Keto wins the fight against Forrester at ramp. Bombs on its way back through ramp as well. Searson wins one fight, not quite the second. Nickelback there with the trade. Draws Keto out into the open and Orp watching and ready. Elian yet to frag in this round. Could be his chance. He gets that one kill inbound. Nickelback traded. Elian's tagged and forced in from two different sides. Going to look towards CT as Entropiq peeks the jungle. Entropiq. Got Crad in underpass. The catch Searson and look towards Tabson.
Oh, gotta see more than that. And oh, even this play. He might be able to cut off the rotation out from Market. Take the duel into Xantares. Oh, they both lose so much damage, but Keto backs him up.
Gets the kill at long last against Big. They know where that Orpa is. Smoke's going down as they've left the A site entirely. Try to get back towards jungle, but the connected jungle smoke is already up. Xantares hearing the player cross back. Can deny the bomb plant. Will not be able to deny the second player though. Lucky there with the trade. Outside the palace entrance. Forrester caught on the spray. Swing back for Elian's not going to get a 2k. Elian gets 2k instead. Again, teb.gg/ons and use code SPRING21 to get a bonus on your first deposit when you first sign up. Crad, known, seen on the shoulder. Searson gets that kill in, starts things off for Big. And you might not have that much time to place a bet back on its matchup because it could be over very soon. M4 swinging, flashbangs inbound. Searson with the AWP looking above the bench. I think he might have seen Elian. Going to try to creep forward of it though. Flashbang evaded. It does catch him in the end. Lucky turns the trade back to 4v4.
This might just be a save. I don't really know what Big could do from here. Tabson could backstab out from ramp, but 4 versus 4, they're all so out of position right now.
There's going to check ramp as well. Lucky looking back. Tabson's at the close corner. Reload heard. Kill comes in. Can he find any more than this? The retake is back on from underpass. One CT lurks. There's a ladder room player on the lurk play as well for Elian. So AWP will be crucial on the short control. Can Tizian get the kill against him? He'll look back and forth, look for the headshot. Land it on him. 2 players left. Back is sandwich. Tabson has his back turn. M4 and Tyrus peeking forward, getting the damage together. All on Forrester. Also held towards ramp. Bomb in the open. And he's dealt with by Tizian. The defuse should come through. I think it will just come out for Xantares as well. He has the kit. And therefore it will be 16-10. Big taking Entropiq's map pick. Mirage going well for them. Interesting opportunities for the likes of the Entropiq camp. But Big, their map pick, and for good reason. As we get to the pistol, they're going to look to start things off out in the mid-control. Tizian, 2 quick kills. Looks for Lucky as the third man, and triples up to immediately dismantle every player from Entropiq he sees. Overwhelmed by Forrester on Tabson's part. Crad is left alone instantly for the pistol for Big.
And Crad's looking at the situation thinking, well, I'm the last one left here.
Just consider how the... and Big... with a confident pistol basis, and you look at the whole scenario, imagine that they could be in for a 2-0 at this stage, Dweg.
And that's got to be one of the most beautiful things we see about Big over the course of yesterday and today. Is just the utility usage. Look at the damage that already started out into Nickelback and Elian. Kratz at least been able to find that first. An opportunity on a wide swing and Xantares to follow up, but man advantage being gained right now.
As you mentioned, advantage gained for Entropiq. AWP of Elian catches another good kill on Tizian. Okay, they're giving up a number of opening kills. It's kind of a bit scrappy, similar to what we saw in the mid-game for Mirage.
Oh, Forrester in and around the smoke. Can he find the angle on towards Keto? Sees him straight away. And just falls back, getting more picks now for the CT side.
3 kills untraded. Molotov's in, spray through, and Xantares finally finds Forrester on the trade. Lucky there with a quick response though, deals with the bomb carrier, and the Krieger tabs at all that remains. 1v4, a Lion doubles up. Smokes and nades, Searson with the AWP smoked off. He still finds the kill on Nickelback on his first face out of the ramp control. Alright on Tizian at 70 points of health though. 30 seconds for Big is going to be the main concerning number. Running out of time to go for the hit. Xantares caught off by Elian. Vigo in, Orp wins the fight. Keto can trade back on Crad. Now Elian's all alone. Back up quickly in position. Lucky with the other Orp. Ready to hold out position, looking out from the ramp position. Tabson with the mid lurk will catch off the rotator. Forrester now all left of the Orps to hold off on the side. 10 seconds. Elian's so close. The headshot seen. The sprays go off, and someone's got to wrap around that corner. Get the player. Blackie look towards Elian. One good shot in. Finds Searson as well. Oh, he tries to hold on to Tizian, but Tizian finds the pick in the end. Just holds it together for Big. Oh, Nickelback. Headshot scenes, and Taurus with a quick flick immediately domes him.
And now we're just starting to see some really easy picks coming through. At least they've got 3 on A now.
Spray through, catching Lucky, now down to 3 players for Entropiq. Orp and AK involved. Alien might just get forced off by the nades. Fortunately, he backs off out of that position. Crad can find 2 kills though. Awkward spray lines up for the 2K regardless. As Tizian couldn't deal with it, neither can Searson find Alien. Lurk out towards the B site. Keto's caught going way too quick and big, leaving a...
What a play coming through from Crad to just start overextending, slow walking into the angle. tabseN's at least been able to catch the Orpa. Now he's got the bomb in his back, but he's got to take another fight.
Stick the whole plant, wait for the backup to arrive in the case of Crad. Trying to act on 34 HP might lead to his death. tabseN hunting for Forrester. Crad revealing pixels. He is now headshot. Spray not going to come through on Forrester. 7-2, 8-2. An even better scoreline to win the half by comparison to Mirage.
Ooh.
Crad's going to try creep forward with the FAMAS though. The one thing they have is positional advantage that tabseN is not ready for. Opening kill found by Crad.
Damn, that's sneaky. Put a smoke down towards the sandbags, hope that he doesn't get mullered, and even Nickelback's aggressive, trying to bail him out of trouble if they swing wide.
Flashbang to get him over here. Will they account for it? Her on the reload. Molotov inbound to finally burn him alive as Nickelback does swing back and get the kill on Tizian though. It's a 2-for-1.
Yeah, Alien's got to provide some resort, because really for Nickelback, 6 points of health, he can't do much. Orbial Jewel looking to come in. Oh, what a shot!
2 players left standing. Keto with the bomb on his back, facing Nickelback. Caught, kill, found Forrester there with a trade, trying to double up against Antares. 4 HP. I don't imagine he's got to land the perfect 1 taps. How to readjust and continue the momentum here for Entropiq. They have found a way in, and again, needing to upset on this map in order to survive in the series. Crad killing off Antares. Alien following suit on Tizian, and Big just giving up these duels. They've all just fallen apart here for Big. What is going on with this team?
Bomb's been dropped, and they're even taking more fights. Out to the beast, there's more just falls. tabseN as well. Oh my goodness.
The odds at Pinnacle still favouring Big on the basis of their map win, but that could start to change if Entropiq can continue this into the second half. Searson finds the opening kill on Crad. Nickelback hoping for a trade. Sees Tizian at the edge of the smoke, but once again, the 2 kills to start off the round go the way of Big. M4 of Lucky sees 1 head. Molotov in, can burst through. Tizian catches the kill, and now left to 2 individuals of the Entropiq side. The Orp and the AK. Keto with a nade in the back. Force it out. Keto trying to peek in, gets his headshot on Alien, and Forrester left alone. 1v5. Big may have lost the T-side half, but at least they find confidence going into the second. Very good map for them. A survival map for Entropiq as well. Molotov's in. Lucky takes the first headshot on Searson here in a pistol round. Already to start out for Entropiq. Antares needs to find his trades. Gets 1 shot in against Alien. Smoke back at the cross as the CTs try and re-aggress. They know that their side alley presence have seen nothing towards ramp control.
Forrester's on B. This actually might be a fake. He's opened up the site completely. He can tell the guys, bring the bomb back over, and if he wins this fight at Keto, this could be the play that wins the entire round, and there it is.
Keto falling. Tries to then get a trade back. Antares gets his headshot in. The T-side players thinking about counter-rotating once again. The PT-50's firing away. Tizian looks for his man back in the back lines. Does tag damage, but doesn't get the kills on him. 56 seconds, and the T-side start looking up towards ramp. So yes, they will go into the A play.
Crad's just waiting for a bit of information, waiting for at least the sound cue of them rotating away. Oh, a bit of aggression even coming through mid. Is Tizian going to expect this angle? Oh, still gets the shot onto Crad now.
2 players left standing. Nickelback up into the site. Taps through the USP, hoping to catch something on the cross. He gets his headshot on tabseN instead. Looking for Antares. Next, Antares falls. And Tizian now on to clutch it. No Kevlar for him. Nickelback is in a similar spot, but still wins the fight. Nades in. Deagle's out for Keto. Finds Nickelback, and Lucky makes it a triple. Good night, sweet princes of Entropiq. Alien, all that's left. 1 versus 4. The Deagle just rips them apart.
Oh, Keto, man. Keto, what a hold coming out from him at the B site. One of the Acres getting another Doman headshot with that Deagle. A 4K overall.
And that's one way to return Saw the war of attrition over on Mirage, yet to see it so far here on Vertigo. Players like that, though, then that could be a very...
They're just trying to bait them, try and see if they can move them in and around the smoke, set the NWP up. Oh, Elliot actually catches an angle that Sirison can't see.
Just at the edge of that smoke. Smoke's back down, but Elian lands his opens and Taris next, looking back in for his 3K. Tabs in there with the trade. Needs to respond to the second man here on the site itself. Crad. It's the slightly better spray above the CT player. And Bomb Plant now in a 4 versus 2, trying to make it 3, and Keto does trade back onto Crad. Forrester there with Hero's Response now leaves it all to Tizzy, and in a 1-on-3 scenario, no way back in for him. The kit and the flashbangs are there for him, but now they know exactly where he is, and Lackey's backstab should just clean it up, maybe even the knife. No, does get detected by Tizzy, at least for one good pick, but how much more can he find?
They were so disciplined there from Forrester and Nickelback. Neither player even jiggle-peeked on the angle.
Yeah, very well done for them. And with the damage sustained by Big in the last handful of rounds, the economy state is not going to be as fantastic as they'd like it to be. Sticking point, again, it's a half buy. Don't want to see them get too decimated, but any sort of damage will be great. Don't expect them to win the round. Tizzy has found the start.
They can now start aggressing another player out from mid, try and recover that extra rifle up from Forrester, but for Entropiq, they're just taking the fight to them, but it's only a few players, and Keto lands the first. Nicely
done. Smoke's down, Molotov's inbound. Keto's going to still try and face around the corner. And now Entropiq, down by 2 players, can't find their picks back. Oh, we have seen the CT up there, though. Finally, Keto loses. P250 trying to force forward again for Tizian. He's seen Elian forcing him off. Should get overwhelmed though. Couldn't get the kill back. Tabson can get his AK involved for his kill in this round. 3-on-2. The CT still holding strong on a site in 30 seconds. The AWP still gets found by Tabson's second kill. On for a triple perhaps. Nickelback going to get a triple of his own in the 1 versus 3 clutch. He goes no further. Did they have... Ops in on Searson, trying to look around the corner. Forrester watching, dealt with immediately. Good start for Big. Nades and incendiaries from Big. Flashbanging against Nickelback. He's going to burn to 9 HP, making this a particularly easy kill for Tabson. Nothing they can do in this one. You mentioned the idea of considering the safe call. That is the decision that they're going to make here to hold on to that AK and AWP. Money is just so damn strong. Like $11,000 up for Tabson. A little bit of an early default out towards the B stairs. Keto wins that first duel. Again, it seems like man advantages are just flowing now for the Big side. 1 of 2 AWPs. The second one given his chance to strike. Zentaris there to bail out. His missed shot. Crad to fall. 5v3. Big. What can they find with this? Not a lot. They're looking over the smoke onto the site, but no CTs there to aggress him. Yeah, Keto's so passive too, out from the generators. They might even allow the bomb plant going down. Lucky falls though. Elliot can get the trade, but Keto's still on site. Good flash in, actually. Tagged up. Tabson finds the trade response, and Elliot is all that remains here with the AK. Blinded back towards quad. Keto knows he can go for the wallbang. That's exactly what he'll do. The one key factor, the little anchor point that you mentioned during the pre-game was they have to be working for it, and they start working hard enough. Elian found the first frag, straight blind spray through the tops. Tabson has opened up round 27. And it's even kills like that that really just show everything. Zentaris now swinging out wide, does a lot of damage. Even Tabson gets that 1 kill out from the molly, so at least they maintain the man pick. Yeah, Zentaris doing the damage to allow the Molotov to finish off the damage. Nades coming in doing damage towards Crad. Kill found. Taps and doubles up. Makes it a triple on the sequence just to secure it and put Big in the grand finals against OG. 2-0. Perfect placement. Perfect everything. They just looked on point today. And there was a good reason why we favoured them in this bracket. That was right.